Welcome to another edition of the show. Roman Reigns vs. Seth Rollins. Both Reigns and Rollins left WrestleMania 40 major losers because of each other. The scars of the Shield were ripped open anew via downright genius, maybe best ever modern storytelling over the two-night affair. There was Rollins, already injured, unnecessarily putting his body in harm's way on night 1 after proclaiming himself to Rhodes as the only man capable of stopping Reigns and the Bloodline. Please, before we continue, do not forget to like and subscribe. Over a 40-plus minute tag match in the main event, Rollins took a beating. Then, on night 2, he lost his World Heavyweight Championship to Drew McIntyre, largely because of that. There was Reigns on night 2 in the main event, after all the necessary interfences, with a chair in his hands. Rather than use it on Rhodes and get the 1-2-3 pin to keep his historic championship run going, he was presented with Rollins back against the ropes and simply couldn't resist to take the shot at the man he hates most. Reigns hit Rollins in the exact inverse of the Architect's original betrayal, and Rhodes capitalized on the mistake, winning the match. In the process, Rollins made literal good on his claim that he would be a shield for the new champion. As a result, both men left Mania with nothing but the hate for each other. Leading up to this pivotal moment in a historic rivalry, WWE had quietly and loudly planted seeds. Sometimes, it was unquiet, as the tribal chief looking visibly flustered when walking past Rollins on the entrance ramp. Other times it was quite loud, like when they faced off at Royal Rumble in 2022. Rollins entered to the Shield's theme music and in Shield attire, with Reigns visibly shaken by the mind games. Rollins proceeded to win via disqualification after Reigns completely lost his composure, really the only time the tribal chief has taken a clean defeat before this year's Mania. During that match, Reigns threw out things like "he won't allow me to let go" during the chokehold that got him disqualified, and mentioned never forgiving Rollins for what he did to them before delivering the chair shots. That running theme came to a head in Philadelphia, and it lays the groundwork for even more. Some fans might claim they're exhausted by another Reigns-Rollins feud. Been there, done that, right? But we're talking about two guys who entered WWE with one of the most dominant factions ever, eventually split via long-term storytelling, and went on to define a generation of pro wrestling as trailblazers. There's really nothing like it. Rhodes' story is perhaps the best modern comparison, as he took a McIntyre-styled hiatus, then took it a step further by founding the biggest competition to WWE since the WCW days, improving the pro wrestling landscape as a whole. Yet, it would be really hard to blame those who put the Reigns-Rollins tale a step higher on the list. When we look back decades from now, this is the feud that has dictated so much. The betrayal Rollins cash-in moment at WrestleMania 31 that screwed